If you've been struggling to make passive income online, you're in the right place because today I'm going to share with you exactly how you can get approved to start making money reviewing Amazon products. And the best part is, you do not need a lot of followers. You do not need any video experience. All you need is a phone, products that you can review on Amazon, and a good strategy that I'm going to share with you today. If you're new here, I am so glad that you ended up here. My name is Morgan Rainey. You can call me Lil Mo. My husband Brooke and I buy Cajun Ventures online, where we have helped 650,000 of our followers. We love y'all so much. Thank you for being here. Make money online without any experience. So 7 years ago, I was a broke waitress. He was a broke sugarcane farmer. We started selling items on Amazon. And today we are so blessed to have over 10 income streams we created from scratch. We were sick of the online guru, so we decided to get on YouTube, even though I am terrified of being on video. And thank you so much for being here. So if you guys find these weekly live trainings valuable, make sure you hit that thumbs up, subscribe, and comment, review me if you want to get paid to review Amazon products. Make sure you stay tuned until the very end, where I will be sharing the 11 best products to review on Amazon. Let me know in the chat, have you started reviewing products? If so, how is it going for you? My husband Brooke will be answering while I do this presentation for y'all. Since your time is money, let's get started, y'all. So this might seem fake to you, because before I started making money online, I only knew how to go to a job, work for somebody else, and make them rich. So when I saw videos like this online, I thought, it's a scam. There's no way that's true. That can't happen for me. So I want to show you proof today that this is in fact very, very real. Now, this might shock you, so take a seat, prepare yourself. All right, so the past 6 months, my husband and I have made, we just hit 100K, and this is profit, guys. $102,420. Was it easy? No. This is me uploading over thousands of review videos. But I just want to show you that if it's possible for us, it's possible for you. I'm not sharing this to brag. I just want you to know that what I'm saying is true, and it can happen for you too. So you might be thinking, oh, that's nice for you, but what about me, right? So today, for anybody who gets our step-by-step beginner guide, I think the biggest value is our mentorship in our private Facebook group. And so today, this morning, I asked, how much did you make on your best day ever? And how long did it take since you got approved? Because I just want to provide you even more proof, right? Here are a couple of people's responses. Sarah, this is just in one day, y'all. Sarah made $65 in a day, and that was being approved for a month and a half at the 5-week mark. And she followed our advice to post at least 5 videos a day. Dawn is insane. She did 78.56 only 1 week in. And if any of y'all are in here, congratulations. Drop it in the chat. All right, we have somebody who made $52 in only her freaking 2nd week. She's a huge part of our community, a positive ray of sunshine, which I love. So much different than other Facebook groups, just positivity, love, and support. Missy had her best day of almost $100. That was only 1 month in, okay? Blakely had a $240 day. Julie had a $167 day, and it was only 2 weeks after approval. In our private group, she shared the product she focused on. Obviously, I'm not going to publicly share that. Amy is just a testament that this works. Yesterday, she had her best day, almost $300 in, and this is 4 months into making videos. Her 2nd month, she did over 100K, over 1K. And finally, Connie had her best day, was $218, but she's been averaging $50 to $100 a day, give or take a little. So as you can see, this isn't just us doing this. This is possible for anybody. I'm Morgan Rainey, and we have now taught thousands of people how to make money online without spending thousands of dollars to get started, without any experience. And my husband Brooke and I, we were broke most of our life, making $400 a week. So we are on a mission to help you change your life. Making money online is great, but when I wake up to messages like that, seeing people who we just share this information we learn from doing it the wrong way and figuring out what works, when I see you make money online, that's like so much better than us making money online. It's our true passion. So let's go ahead. And I did have one more. Let me pull it up real quick. Some people might think I made up all those Facebook profiles, right? I might have just faked it. So let's check this out.
Hey guys, I'm Shauna and I have been reviewing items now for about 6 weeks and I've already made over $3,600. I tend to be one that likes to overthink and overcomplicate things, and just being part of Morgan and Brooks' community has been so amazing. They have helped simplify things and help offer tips and tricks to help skyrocket your earnings.
Okay, so as you guys can see, it's not just us. There's thousands of people doing this. So you're probably wondering, okay, great. I believe it's real. So how do I get started, right? So I'm going to give you 5 tips and then I'm going to answer your questions. Make sure you guys follow us on Facebook and Instagram, because every week we post for you to give us your questions and we come on here and answer them for free. And a lot of people charge hundreds, if not thousands, for this, but we want to help you despite your budget. So my number 1 tip is the thing that I see a lot of people making this mistake, okay? Don't be a copycat. We see people copying our covers, our items, everything. The problem with doing that is, like, there are millions of products for sale on Amazon, and tons of those have zero video competition. Why would you want to go to our page and copy us? I mean, I've made over 2,000 videos. They sucked at first, but they're way better now. So if you're copying somebody, number 1, you're always a step behind them. Number 2, it never comes off as authentic because you're clearly trying to be like somebody else. It is so much better for you to find your own niche, create your own thumbnails, your own titles, because it's going to make you stand out. When you copy what somebody else is doing, you're never going to get as far ahead as if you're original, because you probably have hundreds, if not thousands, of items I will never purchase, I will never own. And that is why we share this. We share this because we think we can help you make thousands for your family, and it doesn't have to hurt our family's business. The second tip is, a lot of people are just reviewing random crap. Let's be honest. If you want this to pay you like a business, you need to treat it like a business. You need to have a strategy. Our strategy that we have taught our students has proven it works. We are $6 million Amazon sellers. If you guys want to learn more, this is the link in our it's the first link in our description below, cajunventuresmo.com/review me. If you head there, we can help you get started, but you want to focus on the high commission categories, and it's just a math game. So you want high demand, low competition, simple as that. Number 3, not putting in the work. I see all these people in these hate groups complaining, oh, Amazon's algorithm changed. They changed the video placement. Quit worrying about crap outside your control. It is a total waste of time. The only thing you can control is what you do daily. Brooke and I have started 10 income streams from scratch. This is by far the easiest. It is the very first one we scaled to 6 figures in 42 days. We are on track to do $200,000 this year, doing this part-time while running 9 other businesses. So, like, if that doesn't tell you what you can do with this, but you have to put in the work. I've uploaded at least 5 videos a day every single day the past 8 months. So if you don't put in the work, you're not going to see the results. The third advice I'm going to give you is, if you are hanging out with negative, toxic people and toxic groups, anything like that, get out of there, cut them out of your life. Do not listen to anybody's advice who has not done what you're trying to do. If they're complaining every day, those people are never going to be successful. I want you to spend that time you're spending complaining, making videos, improving your thumbnails, improving every single aspect. Another tip is, some people do not analyze the data. The data tells you everything you need to know. So Brooke and I split test everything. I'll do a vertical video. I'll do a horizontal video. I'll try one thumbnail. I'll try saying something one way. And whatever makes the most conversions, gets the most views, gets the most clicks, that is what I'm going to continue to do. And you never know if something's going to work until you try it. I try new things every single day. And then finally, when things change, you can't think about like old people. Whenever a streaming service comes out, or a new iPhone, or Facebook updates something, the old people are mad. They're, it's not the same as it was. They are not going to be successful. The people who adapt, change, evolve with these changes, they're going to make the most money, y'all. So don't be like an old person who is just mad and making excuses for why they're not successful. If other people are successful, that means there's opportunity for you to be successful too. But it all starts with a positive mindset and putting in the work. Literally anybody can do this. So I got our 8 best questions that we got asked this week, and I'm going to go ahead and answer them. And if y'all want to drop any questions you have in the chat, Brooke is going to bring me a couple of them, and I'm going to answer them at the very end. We are, if any of you guys are new here, you might not know, last year we unexpectedly lost my pawpaw, and he was literally, this makes me emotional, but he was like my entire world. My mom and papa have always been my biggest supporters. When Brooke and I quit our jobs to be entrepreneurs full time, most people told us we were crazy, but they were 2 people who actually supported us. We unexpectedly lost him last year, and it's been a really hard year for Mama. And a lot of people think we're obsessed with money. We're just all about money. But when Mama was alone for the first time in almost 60 years last year, her being alone at home did not sit right with us. If I would have had my old corporate job or waiting tables job, there's no way I could have called them and said, hey, I need off a couple weeks. I'm going to move in with my mama a couple hours away. But because we work remotely from anywhere, I packed a bag and I was with mama so she didn't have to be alone. And that is our reason why. We never want to have to sacrifice time with our family, our friends, and have to trade our time for money. So if I would love to hear, what is your reason why? Why do you want to make money online? If you can drop it in the chat, because Brooke and I feel like with a good reason why, anyhow is possible. So, all right, let me get into the questions now, y'all. All right, so let's see. All right, Marilyn wants to know, how soon until you started generating income? That is an awesome question. So for us, my business mentor, Adrian Brambila, let me know he was making 17K with this last year, I think in September, October. And so I started taking this seriously in November, at the very end of November. My very first week, I want to say we made like $400, but it was Q4 for Amazon. So that was our focus, our Amazon business. December, I went really, really all in. That was my first full month. We made 7K. Now, when I go all in, I mean, like, I go all in. I treat it like a full-time job because I want to see the results. We didn't even tell anybody we were doing this for the first couple months. And so you see the numbers I just shared. It's definitely not get rich quick. That does not happen. You're not going to make 18K, 24K your first couple months. We didn't. But for us, when we were making $400 a week, if we would make $500 extra a month for our family, that was life-changing. So I am not going to be like a guru promising you can get rich quick, but I can help you become financially free very slowly. But this year to date, we have done over 100K in 6 months, which is just mind-boggling to me. So there definitely is opportunity, but it's your work ethic that determines you're only going to get out what you put in. All right, so Erica wants to know, I've reviewed items, but I haven't made any money. What am I missing? Okay, Erica, I would be wondering the same thing with the French toast, right? Well, you might be making a mistake a lot of people make. Whenever you are checking your commissions, you need to make sure you change your commission ID to the one that says ON, which means on site. It'll be ON and then your name. You're probably looking at the wrong commission. And if you are not looking at the wrong commission, obviously what you're doing is not working. You need to change the plan. You either need to make your video reviews better if they're not getting clicks, or maybe your reviews are great and you're just doing items that have no demand. So if there's no demand, nobody's going to see them. So keep that in mind. All right. Sandra wants to know, how do you review food pantry items? And she wants an example. All right. And so this week in our group, we shared, if you're running out of items, go look in your pantry. And every week we try to share different tips and tricks that we don't always publicly share, just to give them a little step ahead. Because a lot of people think you have to have thousands of dollars worth of items, but you probably already have hundreds of items. So I'm going to give you an example. Okay. So I eat these little flapjack power cups, right? And so this thing is like $2, something like that. You might think, oh, I can't make a lot of money off that. But a lot of times these can be sold in bulk quantity. Think like Costco, Sam's, how they sell bulk. So you can look for that on Amazon. So if I was going to do a pantry item, I always start with the problem, like if you find yourself not eating breakfast a lot because you just don't have time, but you want to be healthier, then I have the solution, because I am obsessed with these flapjack power cups. All you got to do is throw some milk or water in it, put it in the microwave for for 60 seconds, and in 1 minute your breakfast is done. You can get 12 grams of protein, and you can grab a spoon, run out the door, and eat this on your way to work. So I'm really not like trying to be a salesperson. I'm just trying to tell you why I genuinely love a product, and that has worked really well for us. We get a lot of hate online for just talking to people, but sales is talking to people. It's not being gimmicky. It's not trying to be like a used car salesman. It's literally just talking to people. So you can review almost any item, guys. All right, Angela wants to know, what is the price point of your best-selling item? How many sales have you made from that one item? That is a great question. So we don't just have like one best-selling item, because if you think on Amazon, it's just like our physical products we sell. It's going to change day by day because people buy different things. That's why you should never put all your eggs in one basket. Don't ever just review one category, one niche, because some items are going to sell more in the summer, some in the winter. But a lot of people think like you must have thousands of dollars worth of items to get these sort of numbers. And that's just not true whatsoever, because we have like 2,500 review products. So these numbers, it might be 50 cents here, 60 cents here. They're really going to add up over time. And the other great thing about it is my little foster dog, Cajun, always tearing something up. Items with a low price point, like I'm talking $20, something like that. If you can sell 20 to 30 of those a day and you don't have a lot of video competition, those items can add up big time. And none of us know Amazon's algorithm, but I don't think they're going to be mad at anybody for selling a lot of products. I think it might help push some of your other videos. Bro, Cajun is tearing something up. I just am seeing him, but can't do anything. So don't really focus so much on like just one particular item, because like for us now, we have so many people copying our videos that the second we post one, it'll be 10 more people on that same listing. So we can't put all of our eggs in one basket by any means. Everything's fine, guys. Everything's fine. It's great. All right, so next, does anybody have dogs? Can anybody relate? This is definitely a real live. Next up, Natasha wants to know, I don't buy too many high-ticket items off Amazon. Can I still make money reviewing products I buy? Kind of ties into the last question. Abso-freaking-lutely, because like all those, like obviously you want to focus on higher priced items in the good categories that pay out like at least 4%. But like right now, Amazon has a bonus for Amazon Prime Day, which is coming up. So if you are putting off starting, you better start today if you want to make it in time for that, because we're like 2 weeks out. If you review items that sell a lot, the price point really doesn't matter, because it might be a product that's like $3,000, but it only makes one sale a month. Whereas a $40 item could sell hundreds in a month. So don't let that stop you by any means. All right. What is your process for finding the right product to review? That is a great question. So what we basically do is start with anything that you already own. Focus on those high percentage categories, because you have hundreds of items. And if you don't have hundreds of items, you probably have friends, family, neighbors who do. And you don't have to have purchased the item on Amazon. It just has to be for sale on Amazon. So you want to review any items that you already currently own, because that's the best way to start without spending money. Now, once you start reviewing it, we personally use a program called Seller Amp. And if you guys want to get a discount, it's pretty inexpensive. They have a program that one that I think is like $23 a month or something like that. If you go to cajunventuresmo.com/selleramp, this program's awesome. It will tell you how many items of each item on Amazon sells every month. We use this to find products that we sell on Amazon. So that is what I recommend, because data can dictate your decisions and you can be successful that way. Harley wants to know, how do you find out the commission percentage of each item? What category is best for review profits? That's very, very easy. It's all listed on Amazon Influencer. You just look at the commission category. Each category pays out different, like home, patio, garden, luxury, beauty. Those are some of the best, but it's literally a chart and you just look at it and follow it. Anybody, like kid items are only like 1.5%, electronics only 1%. So even if it's like $1,000, you're not going to make that much money. So definitely pay attention to that. Carrie wants to know, do Amazon send products to you to check out and then you send back to keep? Amazon is never going to send you any products ever. The sellers are the ones who are going to send you products. So we recommend start doing everything at your house. Once you get about 100 videos up, maybe sooner, if your videos are high quality, sellers going to reach out to you offering to pay you or just to send you the product for free. We probably get 30 to 50 requests every single day. We have to turn most down because we just personally do not have time to do that many. We're very selective because once you start accepting money for something, it becomes a job and it's really not fun anymore. And a lot of those items don't even make a lot of sales. So you will, if your video quality is good, these sellers are literally desperate. We're Amazon sellers and reviews can make or break your product. So I understand why they are wanting these reviews for sure. All right. So Brooke just brought me 3 of y'all's questions. So I am going to answer them for you. Okay, so one of them is Trina. Oh, I love your hair color and I love how I can see y'all. This is so nice. Again, if you guys find this valuable, please hit that thumbs up, hit subscribe. We're going to be back every Wednesday doing this for y'all. We want you to make as much money possible. We want you to quit living paycheck to paycheck. We want you to be able to do whatever you want. So we're here to help you do it. Are you A/B testing 2 video types, vertical versus horizontal, or product review versus unboxing on the same product? Great question. I am never doing like an unboxing and another one the same direction because I'm more focused on quantity of items versus quantity of videos on one item. Normally, if I do a split test, all I will do is a vertical short and a long video, but most of the time I just do one or the other depending on the item. With the new Amazon Inspire, which is like TikTok style videos, we're not exactly sure how that pays out. So we are split testing a lot of different things. We follow the spaghetti to the wall method. We throw everything and we just see what sticks. And being open to try new things has made every single one of our businesses more successful than we could have ever dreamed of. So I highly, highly, highly recommend that. All right, let me find the next one that he found. All right, the next one, I'm not sure where it is on here, but I'm just going to read it then. Can you go over your process of finding the right products to review? I have been reviewing, but feel like a lot of them are not paying off. So I kind of went over this earlier. Start with the things you have on Amazon. If you look in the description, every item has something called the bestseller rank. The lower this is, the more likely the item is to sell. If it's ranked number 1, obviously it's a top seller. Now be careful because if you get products that are too hot selling, like a Keurig, for example, millions, if not billions of people own a Keurig. So there's going to be way more video competition. I would prefer to go a little bit further down the niche where I have less competition and I can get more sales. Because think about it like this. If a video has $1,000 in daily, an item has $1,000 in daily sales and there's only 2 videos on it, those people can split that up like 500 each. But then if it has 30 videos, it's just more competition. I'm not saying that you can't get any sales, and I'm not saying don't review them, but focus on the high quality products for sure. All right, so I have another question. I literally just got approved. If a product has 5 to 10 videos already made in that carousel by the review, should I skip making a video about it or just up my creative efforts? I personally would only skip making if you already own the item, right? If you skip making that review, you're skipping out on thousands of dollars a month. A lot of people give terrible advice in these Facebook groups, but they're also complaining daily. They're not making money. So if you're listening to them, you might do the same as them. Personally, we only listen to people who've done what we're trying to do. And I would not skip it. I might not make it be like my first video that I make, but if it is a high paying item, I would make sure that my video is better than those or comparable to compete with. And if it's like a YouTube style video that's like 10 minutes long, it doesn't mean you can't make a better video. A lot of people think about when you're shopping on Amazon. Do you want to watch a 10-minute professional looking video? Personally, I wouldn't trust that person because I would feel like they're going to make money off this and they're just going to tell me what I want to hear. If I hear somebody with a shaky cell phone video that is being natural and just saying, hey, I had this issue, this solved it, I tried a lot of other stuff, it didn't work, this one did, so I'm making this video for you, I am way more likely to trust that momo making that video at her house and somebody with a professional quality. So it's not about best quality video. It's about being the most relatable and being the most natural and authentic and be weird, be different, dance, Like, do whatever you have to do to stand out by being yourself. Make your titles crazier than everybody else's. Make it so unique that if somebody copies you, it's going to be obvious. So that's what I really, really recommend. So guys, thank you so much for joining us today. Brooke and I are actually about to head to see Momo because she has fallen in love with a new man. She's getting married. She's in love. And I am so thankful that at 12:30 p.m. on a Wednesday, I can leave my job and go meet my mama's new man. So thank you so much for joining us, guys. We'll be back next week. If you found this video valuable, make sure you hit thumbs up and make sure you subscribe and turn on those notifications. If you guys want the 11 best products 100% for free to review, head to cageadventuresmo.com/review me. And until next week, y'all, go make that money. Love ya.